Hola mis amigos, aquí Rosmarie Sánchez nuevamente con tu programa Hablando entre Mujeres, una entrevista que vamos a tener fabulosa con un hombre maravilloso. And I'm going to be starting today with English because we have an amazing star with us, someone that we're going to interview in our show Hablando entre Mujeres. And as you know, we have over 5 years that we bring different stars, different people with many backgrounds. And today we have someone very specific that has worked a lot around the community and bringing a beautiful and amazing project that's really needed for our health. And his name is Wayne Angelo Alof. And I would love for you to introduce Wayne so people know you and also they know what your project is about. So welcome, Wayne, to Hablando entre Mujeres.
Thank you very much. Muchas gracias. And it's a great honor and humble to be invited to share some experience and some empowerment to the team. And I'm appreciative for selecting the organic foods, which is now the trend, global trend. And now countries are raising how many percentage of the organic foods they could feed the country after they seen the illnesses and the hurt for our air and pollutions and antibiotic and genetically modified, and you don't know the true fruit what is that. It's like all genetically modified. You know, it's handled by few people who want to make money. But I took the opportunity to open the restaurant and the business, and I was very engaged with the communities. And matter of fact, I've been awarded, humbly honored with the Community Awareness Award, and with my franchise business. I'm a franchisor, developer, develop opportunity, develop system, develop concept, design jobs, the manuals, policies, everything to make it happen. And part of my work first was people I see that the pepperoni and everything else not healthy, fattening. It's not real taste what we have in the old world. So we thought instead having Community Awareness Award and I get Young Entrepreneur of the Year. I was getting award every year. So we have to make sure we want to put our business community business. So the community business is we have to be creative. Business to be sustained and to be long-term, you have to be pleasing your customers. Customer service, what it's called. You need to be healthy, you need to be affordable, you need to have it accessible, you have to have the prices right, you have to, and somebody have it an economic scale. It's worthy, because you can't just make a pizza for $50. You want to make a pizza for $20. To be, and our goal is to have it reduced by the third of the prices and to be accessible to the mass. So that's what brought me to the global knowledge of the pizzas industry, from Las Vegas to New Orleans to Europe to Canada, across the world, four corners of the country, to learn about conventional to be number one, and from there switch it all to organic, while I'm working with the farmers from the plate to the export market to get here. So it's very complex.
Wow, you bring a lot to the table, I'm sure that our audience today will gather a lot of information about how an organization can be empowered, how the organization of global internship and also changing the radical way of users, radical way of consumers, radical way of producing something can be a match for all communities around Canada and globally. We understand, Wayne, that you have worked in the industry of food for many years, that you were in the East Coast and Halifax, New Brunswick, and different places where you help even communities to bring the powerful organic pizza, which is your endeavor, which is your expertise. And with that, you even went to the schools to bring that as a priority. so we can eat better, be healthier, and understand why organic foods work. So I want to really ask you a very, very interesting question. As you were as a powerful man there, even a globally entrepreneur that's been recognized for many people, industries, and different companies. When you saw that the organic food was getting a match around the world, let's say we talk about 2005, 2006, 8, 9, 10, when people really, think about now I have to be eating healthy, and you thought, okay, organic food should be the mist, should be the proper amount of food that we have to give to our children, to even adults, even, elders, and bring the idea of the pizza. How does this happen that you said pizza should be number one, but in organic way? How did this happen? How all the elements came together? Because
Good questions. And entrepreneurs, we have, to be an organic entrepreneurs. Your community, your service, your employee relations, your team relations, your farming relations. You have to bring everything together, and plus you have to the business. It's belongs to around 40 components, from marketing to branding to product development, to create the demand. Because before wasn't such a pizza organic. So you have to create the demand. You have to really make something better than any conventional on earth. And from there, you'll be able, but that doesn't come by easy. I used to travel to Las Vegas with my team and my employees in my stores, the employee of the month. We used to get them to go with me because I like people. So I like a teamwork. I'm a team player. So I'll take them with me on my expense. You are employee of the month of that location, you come with me. You're district manager, you come. So we'll be able to have a coherent knowledge on the globe and the biggest chain in the pizza, and to be competing and make it number one. And not only that, you need to make it viable economically. So you have to learn on automation, how you could make 100,000 pizzas per day in a very efficient way. How to see what all the world's equipment for automation, and to see the best who's going to bring you the taste that you require and the efficiency that's required. I'm just giving you about machinery. How about the storage? How about the trainings? How about the marketing? How about the branding? How about the samples? So you have to go in every 40 components of that organizations. Like you have a 40 organizations, each one have to be brilliant and innovative and be number one in each area you're doing. So you'd be able to package it and to bring it as a sample that the world can see. If the pizza is popular, we know, and we touch to it, and every family know about it. So that's a sign to the globe and the lawmaker to show we can do it and can be happen and can be possible.
So let's say we talk about excellency, but we talk also about, a price that it can be convertible to each individual and, be able to afford,
right?
This nutritious meal, right?
Because anybody could make a pizza organic and say organic pizza and cost you $50, $60, but you need a pizza to be the top quality and to be reduced price by a third, and that's where innovations comes from. That's where you have to be brilliant. That's where you have to be smart. That's where you have to be intelligent. That's you go in a place where nobody goes, you end up where nobody else ends. So you learn all these aspects.
Connections.
Keep it going, exactly. Keep it all these factors, store design, equipment design, efficiency, branding, taste, product taste, because anybody could have a pizza.
For sure.
You want to be the tastiest, the healthiest, the most affordable, accessible, traceable.
Let's talk about something really important that you just said now, to be tasteful, that to be a good aroma, taste, and people will like the product. So let's get involved in that. when we're talking about this, we talk about quality, okay? Where is the harvest? Who are the producers of the organic food that's been given to you to manufacture? You know, how would you choose them? How would you keep them in the record? How would you know that these people provide you what really you need for each time they deliver the product for you to cook and make the pizza? That's a very important
basically what you're asking for the chain, the food chain supply system. The food chain supply system, believe it or not, I was from the very first people who's been an entrepreneur of the year in business. And I am in business, not farmer. But I went on the organization farming, and I worked with the farmers in East Coast. And I was on the board to do the certification to show the farmers that yes, we can do it. As a matter of fact, Atlantic Organic Association, they brought me the ingredients, and to my store in New Brunswick was Smart Pizza called there, brought them, and I got my know-how and the knowledge and put them together, and we send them to the bosses or to the trade show. And this is kind of collaboration of innovation. Even I'm not a farmer. Like, I like to go picnic or something, but I'm not farmer. And I am here with all farmers from all the seeds and this. So you have to, and show them a hope. Show them that's great economic development, and be the voice for the lawmaker who's want to create economic development, and give them from the angle, look, we're creating jobs. Because if you want to tell them organic, they say, no, that's a bad word, don't say it. Like a cigarette 20 years ago when they said, oh, it's okay to smoke, doesn't addictions, and so on. So I have to go through all the politics. But it was an honor to become responsibility. I didn't get the award there, I get the award to fight for the people.
Wow.
Fight for the benefit. So, you know, that's their vision, because you're fighting for the people's health, you're fighting for God. And I am not like religious, but I like to have my product speak itself. Action speak louder than word. So I went with there, and I was one of the bodies, the first bodies in the certification to be there with the farmers and trying to have a traceability from the farm where the products grow, where the seeds grow. The credibility of the organic as well. You want to see the players who's there. The players has to be green, has to be feeling an organic in their heart and mind, and they're serving God in their business. So they get the double bonuses. I serve good, I get the award here, but we want to go have an award ever after as well.
We're talking really about a genius. You are a tremendous genius. You know, when people, they want to develop an idea as a business, you know, they have to think about all the characteristics that are going to be involved in it. Perhaps one of the most important things are the ingredients, are who are going to be the people who provide you all that, and how you can make sure they're certified the way that you know the acknowledgement of excellency is there. So I think it's really interesting how you develop the product, how did you develop the organization itself, and how you worked around all this. Let me ask you, how many years took you all this, and you were in business and you were doing all these projects amazingly in East Coast, and now you bring it here into the West Coast, and you want that to be working here, you know, and perhaps not West, but here in Toronto, which is East, but down South, you know?
Well, it took me basically a decade of really after they get the award in Montreal, we received by the Prime Ministers and the Cabinet Ministers, and I said there is a big responsibility here with an honor. I want to do something with it. So from there, even for the farmers, you have to give them a market, because which better? You have to give them a market that the school like it, this like it, this like it, that like it. So you give them across the country how many schools we have, how many hospitals we have, 1 meal per week. We have that. So I'll go back to the farmer. I said, guys, don't worry about big chain who's faceless and give you the product, but we want to give you the real, we want to give you long-term contract to buy from you. So their family, the farmer's family, the farmer and the family will be building on that goal, and instead other company buy from them the next year, switch whatever cheaper, whatever this, and then put them down. So we want to build the market for the farmers across the country and the world, and to show we have this kind of market. Can you produce the product for the next 7 years? We want to produce this much product. We need, then my job is to collaborate with all economic development and all kind of organization and ministry, to collaborate with them, to show them the benefits, to show them what we're doing for the farmer, to show them the economic benefits, so they will be able to put infrastructure into food that we have abandoned for 40, 50 years with the eating junk food, and we will arrive there. So that is the whole food system. You have to change it with positive success and award-winning product and taste.
Amazing. Now I'm going to ask you a very thorough question that is so important for the audience to understand. When we talk about organic, we talk about a secluded market, I wish everybody will eat organic, even myself, at all times. So how do we change that perspective, that image, that thought that organic is only for people maybe that they have more money, that, they're looking to have a better health because they're fit and they need to keep themselves in the organic way? How can we change that mentality that is obsolete, that really needs to be compared to what's actually needed for our better health in our system? Because anyway, we don't need preservative, we don't need extra ingredients, we don't need chemicals. And if we keep on eating organic, we can even last longer in longevity of age. So how do we change all that pattern? That will be the question. Genius, you have created something that really helped produce and serve meals to even kids and the world and the people. How can we change this system?
Very, 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 very important, and very a breaker, maker or breaker point. You have to sacrifice yourself. You have to have all the knowledge. You have to learn to see what the best pizza in the globe. You have to have the best pizza in the globe. The crust, for example, the product I have is a kosher, it's halal, and a Christian wholesome, vegetarian, vegan, gluten-free. I have all the schools because they have that. And the number one, you want to incite people by give them a tasty. When did they say tasty? They say, oh, wow, what is that made from? And then the second one, the third one. So they say, the organic, because my job is to show them the organic tastier than anybody else. So I made the pizza, won award with the conventional, converted to the organic, which is a tastier ingredients and natural, to be a knockout tasting pizza. And pizza is popular. Why I choose pizza? Because everybody related. Which better? And then they said, this is tastier because this is organic. And then that's one. If you wanted the price, I'm working with the from the provincial, municipal, federal to shed the light on it, show them what can be done, and show them, look, this is grant money. Pay it for the farmers. Pay it to make the people have the product cheaper. Put it in efficiency. Collaborate together with them, because if we don't shed the light that's economically viable, the government look at it, okay, well, we don't get as much job. When we see that most extensive job we need, the most economic and the plus local, because part of the organic, it's a global knowledge and have to be implemented locally to the benefit of the local. Has
Locals
to be
in different
51%
places.
local.
Mm-hmm. And small, different places with different entrepreneurs, different people that they do business. And now we're huge. We're bigger and bigger and bigger. But at the end, let me tell you something, which I think is the most precious thing that we can think about, is our lives. We understand the minute we know that eating organic will end up giving us less stress in our body, less infirmities. We will also feel much lesser in a weight, and we also will feel fresh. We will feel that we're eating something that's tastier than other things, because we're not talking only about vegetables. We're talking about poultry too, right? We're talking about meat. We're talking everything organic.
Poultry, dairy, wheat, and wheat, poultry, and sauces. And sauces you need with that. With that is you need to have it all coherent in taste, and the flavor in it doesn't speak for itself. And plus the prices, you have to have it a cheaper price. You see, it's not one thing.
Subsidized by the government. Subsidized by the government. Because at the end of the day, if the government subsidizes it, they will have less people sick. They will pay less in their health and also in hospitalization. So end that all, we will always win at the end. But who's behind that they may not have people healthier? That's the question.
Exactly. And I get even involved, the Minister of Health. Cabinet Ministers was involved to see that the project of the Minister of Health, he took it greatly. I have the cabinet, they have a taste test. They invite me, they have a taste test, they have the packaging, the taste, the ingredients,
the refrigeration
flavor,
too,
crust,
also.
the crust, the reception, the benefit of the community. I have the top marks from them, because when you want to have a mission, then you want to make sure everybody involved and everybody engaged, because if we all market it together, things happen. You good as the weakest link. You want everyone from the government and society to cover that, to make it viable, to make nobody will be scratching. Oh yeah, well, we need it. Or when they know this is the most important. Matter of fact, I was in Dubai for the World Food Show just recently. I was in Dubai, part of my intelligence and market, as I serve as well with the federal and provincial, with the federal government. I was on the intelligence and market with the organic food globally. So even going to trade shows, but I was on the intelligence and market to be working to see the farmer what they're doing, packaging what they're doing. I went to Dubai. When they see that, I was talking with them like you now, and all the BHD come to me, they give me an award. We want some stuff here. Can we do it? Can we collaborate with Canada? Can we partnership? I said, yes, we could do it any part of the world, because our goal is to benefit the local economy, 51% plus local economy and the local benefits. So,
and we're going to go to Dubai next year. That's for sure. In fact, it's something we're going to be doing, because as we go and endeavor, the necessity of the change radically of the communities around the world, knowing that organic food is the way of living, we have to be that voice. And that's why we are gathered together.
I have one here to collaborate with Dubai. I have a proposal already to increase the Dubai's from 0.5% to 5%. And we have a challenge to have Canada from 4.5% to 10%. So there is a challenge. And now with the Minister of Kennedy in U.S., our southern border, I like to see this product here, our natural land, our green land. We want to have it all organic land and ship it to down south the border. Our healthy product, good name, good value, and give to the American people, our partners, our neighbors, and our friends, and our allies. But we have to show we're working hard here on this side of the border to be able to take the tariffs away. And they need us.
Wow, this is amazing. This show today has given us so much insight that we need. And I'm sure that a lot of people that we need to have this expand and overhead over us will listen and understand that the commitment to make a better system, especially here in Canada, that we have you as a Canadian citizen and also around the world, will impact many people's lives. And the choosing of a pizza is really interesting because when we think about pizza as something social, we always share a pizza. We're together in a party, we bring the pizza. We go to the studio, we bring the pizza. We go to our friend's house, we bring the pizza. We are with the kids, they eat pizza. So the pizza is a collaboration of getting very well nourished, but in a good way, organically, with organic foods. And that's why I brought you to the Breakfast with Brilliant Minds, because I want you to share the ideas for people to understand why choosing organic towards their food's life, and also, for sure, having that pizza, creation of this organization that you want to now supply here in the East, South, and go all around in the planet. We are very thankful, Wayne, for you being here. You are
thankful, you have to create the demand as well. You have to create the demand. That's the biggest challenge you have. Something from nothing, you create the demand and say, this is number one. And in the pizza, as you mentioned, it's not just making a pizza. My background, before even I go into that challenge, I was a Guinness World Record breaker. I made the world's longest pizza for the hospital, part of my ongoing community effort. So you have to show them a stars. Then the sun is there, and you have to show your background, your character, your strength, your vision, your goal. You're willing to put into it. You're willing to learn. Your brain expands to new ideas and never go back to the original dimension.
I love it.
The more trade shows you go, the more collaborate. And now my project is ready to have the best team, organic team, to have them their own partner with this $1 billion project idea in Canada. I have it even with the Prime Minister's desk. We have it on the MPs, cabinet ministers, East Coast. It's just, we need that micro team to start each one to do different sector of what I'm doing, take over that, assist, and then each one will have a kind of franchise partnership. Get all the knowledge, we give you that, and make money, make profit, and do a favor to your community where you serve.
Wow.
And be proud.
I'm so glad. We share something very interesting. I'm certified by Guinness World Record also, I was with the 125 different authors in one place signing our book together in only 40 seconds. And that's how we got the certificate. So, Guinness World Record here with Wayne Angelo Alof and Rosemarie Sanchez. So beautiful.
And also I made for, you invite me to Miss Canada and so on. We have to give them the best product. I was at the East Coast. I made the world's biggest heart for the Heart and Stroke Foundation, co-sponsored by SOBI and PRA. At the mall, I have big heart-shaped pizza, dessert pizza.
Wow.
So we have to be exciting too. And business is no doubt. We should have fun while we're making money. We should be inspired. We should be dedicated. We should be, say, hey, tomorrow they will get better. Serving the people. And it's. I like to go to church or mosque or synagogue and pray, but the best prayer is action on the ground, to do your product, to do your service, to touch people's heart and mind and soul.
Exactly.
And that is a worship.
Wow, Wayne.
Entrepreneurs like to do both,
This has been amazing. This has been amazing. Remember, you're not going to lose the time going to our breakfast with Brilliant Minds. We're going to be gathering ourselves there with amazing people, amazing speakers. We have many other speakers that are going to be there. Gisela Olguin with entrepreneurs and how to make that leadership going. You're going to have Denise Bell Abad Lopez, who is going to be doing a portrait for the winner. And she's going to do that live there. Somebody's going to win that. We're going to have also this duo team that's going to be Mauricio and Veronica. They're going to be also giving us, the insight about PNL and also, making your body fit. And we're going to have Victoria Parra, who is going to be doing also, health from the inside, detoxificating your body, and also making sure you eat properly. And myself with the personal branding and making sure that leadership is going all around our people and outside, making sure that we all heard and we also empower other communities. I'm so glad to have you today here in our show. Hablando Entre Mujeres is a show that's been multicultural for many years. We have brought different people with mastering different talks. And all I can say today, this is a blessing because now we can fulfill much more things that in fact we were asking questions sometimes. Why should I be eating organic? Why should I be eating a pizza that's organic? Why should I be investing in a great idea like Wayne had done? And why also go outside and give it to the world, not only, but the company and the business here in Canada through the government. Thank you so much, Wayne. It's been a pleasure. Please let us know how we can contact you and perhaps having you for next time, any other time, in our show, Hablando Entre Mujeres and Quebrando Barreras. Please let us know about your social media if you have any, so people can contact you.
Thank you very much. I'm willing to collaborate and work together for empowerment of each other on that sector, the booming sector now, and that is secrecy. Nobody knows how to do that. But as I mentioned to you, you're good at your weakest link. Even though with innovations, you have to be a good leader, entrepreneur leader. That's why I have humbly honored to receive top 25 managed company in Canada for the relationship with my people, the partnership with my people, and the great good time eating a great pizza. Thank you again for your time. You're a great question.
No, to you, Wayne. Do you want to leave us your social media so people can in fact contact you or phone numbers so they can always contact you after listening to this podcast, which is in Breakthrough Rose Productions, in all our social media, Rosemarie Sanchez Breakthrough Rose. Please let us know.
Thank you. And you could coordinate the calls or, because we're serious and we're ready to make people's lives happy, healthy, and making money.
All right. So email us to breakthrough@gmail.com. Thank you so much, Wayne. Thank you for being here. It's an honor.
God bless you. It's my honor.
All right. We say goodbye to our audience. Thank you.
Care. See you soon.
Stay
healthy. Eat organic.
Okay. Bye-bye.